こんにちは、僕が Mr.FUJI です。そして
Eddie です。
日系アメリカ人のここが辛いよ inJapan イエーイ
Not gay. Not gay.
エディは日本に住んで9年
Yeah, it's been a long time.
ね、になるんだけど、ハワイにもともと住んでて、で日系だよね。
Yes.
そうだからもう完璧に日本人にはちょっと
It's a little bit different, but a little bit the same.
はい。まあだからナショナリティ国籍はもう 100% アメリカ人。
Yep.
で日本に来てると。日本に来ててなんか嫌なことがあるんだそうで、教えていただけないでしょうか。
No, recently I don't really care anymore, or I think I'm used to it, so it doesn't really bother me. But I have to think about what I didn't like when I first came. There's lots of rules in Japanese society that is very different from the Western society. Like, you can't really walk and eat or anything like that. But basically, I would be judged a lot worse doing that than if I was with my friend who's also white. But from America.
日本人のくせにみたいなって見られるってこと
Yeah. It's small little cultural differences. Like, if I put my chopsticks on top of, like, in my rice bowl or something like that, I would get yelled at a lot more than if a white person did it.
そうね、損してるね。だからあれでしょ、ご飯にお箸をブスって刺したりとかって。
That's an excuse. I mean, I have never really done that, but like, that's an example. Yeah.
なるほど。
Like, if a foreigner does it, they're like, oh, you shouldn't do that, it's bad because blah blah blah. But if I did it, they'd be like, you should know better, don't do that. What the fuck?
じゃあ一つ目は日本人に間違われて、日本人からあんまりこういうことするなよって怒られるってことね。日本人じゃないのに。
Yeah, that's one thing. That doesn't happen very often, but sometimes it can happen.
他には
Other things that I don't like is I get told a lot by not only Japanese people. Japanese people, I don't really care if they say, especially if it's a joke. Like, I have friends who always say that to me.
なんで
Like, your English is so good. Like, Japanese people will say that to me, and I'm like, no shit. I'm from America.
それではアメリカ人から言われるの
I hear that from other country people. Like, sometimes, because I'm a nice person, I'll help. You know, like, if you see foreigners lost in a station and they're just like looking up, I would try to help them. One time, I was in Umeda and I was going to the Tanimachi line, and it's Higashi Umeda, right? So it's a little bit far away. So I was like, I'll take you to that station because the guy was looking for it.
おめっちゃいいやつや。
An Indian person. And I was like, I'll take you there because I'm gonna catch that train anyway. So I walked him there and I explained stuff to him, and he's like, oh, your English is almost perfect. It's almost perfect.
Almost ね。そうね、あともうちょっとなんだけどね、D は。
My English was better than his.
ノンネイティブ・イングリッシュ・スピーカーから言われるってことね。
Yeah, it's really bad.
でさすがにそのアメリカ人から言われたりはしないでしょ。
No, Australian people told me that too recently, but maybe because of the accent difference. I was going to work. Some people were trying to transfer to the rapid, and I was waiting to transfer to like the rapid as well. And they were asking me questions like, can I ride this train here? And I was like, yes, you can, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, your English is so good.
何
The more I think about it, the more it comes back to me slowly. Wait. I have to think about this now.
愚痴が止まりません。
If I speak Japanese, people would be like, okay, cool, you can speak Japanese. But if like a white foreigner says like, itadakimasu, they'll be like, oh my god, you're so fluent in Japanese. And they just have to say like one word. And everyone will be like, your Japanese is so good, blah, blah, blah. And their pronunciation is shit. And then
明らかにエディの方がオケージョンプレッションよりも
or any foreigner that's not Asian, yeah.
上手なのにそっちの方がなんか褒められるみたいなってことね。
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like I just want to be praised. I do want to be praised. But it's not that. It's like, it's just kind of annoying sometimes when like somebody will say like one really bad phrase. And then everyone will be like, oh, your Japanese is so good. And then they'll be like, oh, but you're Asian, so you can speak Japanese. I'm like, no, it's not the same.
超ステレオタイプってことでしょ、日本人が。
Yeah. Once I got yelled at by a Russian girl.
なんて
I was walking somewhere at night and she dropped something on the floor, on the ground, sorry, like I think it was like a pack of cigarettes or something like that. It fell out of her bag. So I was like, excuse me, you dropped this. And I was trying to get her attention and she turned around and yelled at me in Japanese. Like, just because I'm white, don't think that I don't speak Japanese. Is what she said to me in Japanese. And I was like, I spoke to you in English because I'm American. She just took it and walked away because she was probably like, fuck you.
はい、ということで今日は、日系アメリカ人、ここが辛いよ inJapan ということで話を聞いてみました。大変だね。
Yeah, I'm used to it now. It's not that bad.
次の動画でまたお会いしましょう。バイバイ。Crazy Rich Asian あれなんかほぼアジア系の、スタッフ、キャストとスタッフもなんじゃないかな、
maybe, yeah.
で作られた映画っていうのですごい話題になったよね。やっぱりそれって珍しいんだろうね。
Well, I mean, Black Panther, I don't know if the cast wasn't all white. The cast was mostly all black, except for one guy, right? And everyone was really mad at for putting him in there.
そうだからブラックパンサーもすごい話題になったじゃん。
Yeah, I mean like main hero and stuff like that too.
そうそう。なんか時代が変わってくるってことはやっぱり今まではずっとそのコケージョンというかホワイトピーポーがすごいなんていうのかなメインストリームみたいな感じだったのがちょっとこう変わりつつあるみたいな感じなの。